Laryngeal pacing is the application of functional electrical stimulation of the PCA muscle, posterior cricoarytenoid muscle. It is more dynamic and physiological treatment approach than the static airway enlargement procedures for the laryngeal enlargement or vocal fold dysfunction. It involves inserting an electrode into each posterior cricoarytenoid muscle, which then causes automatic adduction and abduction movement of the vocal cords. The electrode is connected to an external pacing device that is surgically fixed under the skin on the chest wall, and in a similar way, just like cardiac pacemaker. Vocal fold motion impairment describe the phenomena of partial or complete disruption of vocal fold abduction or adduction during the respiratory or phonation cycle. Importantly, vocal fold motion impairment is a symptom of underlying disease process rather than a specific diagnosis. Characterization of underlying etiology in pathophysiology is critical for clinical decision making. Vocal fold motion impairment may result from mechanical or neurological disruption of laryngeal mechanism. In particular, vocal fold paralysis is a form of vocal fold motion impairment caused by lesion of the vagus nerve or recurrent laryngeal nerve, resulting in hypomobility or immobility of the vocal fold either unilaterally or bilaterally. It may be because of etiological cause or stroke, like thyroid surgery or any central brain stroke. Functional electrical stimulation has been found to be highly effective in case of synkinetic reinnervation, where muscle activation occurs indirectly through the stimulation of regenerated PCA nerve branches or terminal branches of the PCA. Axon activation is more efficient than direct muscle fiber activation because of lower capacitance and effective charging of axon by the firing. In the last few decades, research in functional electrical stimulation for the reanimation of the PCA has successfully translated from animal models to human clinical trial for unilateral pacing or bilateral pacing of PCA muscle. This technique is still being evaluated in clinical trials for the humans.